being consumed by working class people. And it can be made in your own backyard.
It's become a huge problem that no one talks about and everyone's doing.
It's something the Bay County Sheriff's Office battles. In 2003, Sheriff Frank McKeithen created a methamphetamine drug unit to crack down on the problem. Bay County became a state leader in shutting down meth labs.
We saw a transition probably about 4 or 5 years ago to the one-pot method or shake and bake method, where meth was then being manufactured in a Gatorade bottle or a soda bottle. So it went from that elaborate lab setup to where they could manufacture smaller quantities, but in these the one-pot method or just in a soda bottle.
I know the Sheriff's Office has made several major meth busts recently. Would you say it's a growing problem here in Bay County?
What we're seeing right now is the ice form, and again, it's coming from some of the hub cities where it comes across the southwest border. And what we're seeing
indirect crime promotion.
That's a dealer or distributor finds a source of supply, quantities of methamphetamine. You know, we see an increase in the availability on the streets until we're able
advertisement,
to
man.
that person and their source.
Indirect crime promotion.
See that, you know, our incidents involving meth will kind of calm down for a while, so it's just a cycle.
This former meth addict does not want to be identified. For this story, we'll call her Daphne. She grew up in Bay County and took her first hit when she was only 18.
It's just like being so awake and you're on top of clout and you have this willpower to get things done, which is why another reason I felt it was so played down is because I felt like I was always getting things accomplished. But in reality, we weren't getting much accomplished. You do things halfway and then quit and go do another thing.
Daphne and her boyfriend would spend at least $300 a week on meth.
That's an expensive habit. How did you afford it?
We counted out his child's piggy bank to afford a bag. That's the things that meth will actually turn you into, to doing things that you don't even really realize are bad. Later on, of course, you realize and you look back and you're like, I can't believe I did that.
Not only was Daphne drowning in addiction, she was also stuck in an abusive relationship.
The violence increased 100%. I was getting beat up 4 to 5 times a day, and I was okay with it.
After a year of addiction, she got pregnant. Her unborn child inspired her to finally pull her life together.
I went from going to where I'd worked 2 weeks and switched jobs to having an actual career. I don't even have a job anymore. I have a career. I'm working on owning a house. I own my car. I have a bank account that's never under $1,000. I mean, it's just hard things that I never imagined possible back then.
In Bay County, Kelly Baumgarten, News Channel 7.
Now, Daphne stopped using meth when she got pregnant, and her son was born with...
Yep. I know, Baumbacker. I know her when, back when she did something, when I did something called, it was called a die-in or whatever the thing is, Eric Garner thing there, Panama City Hall. They had this bullshit thing where Janice Lucas was there, and I tried to give out my fucking flyer, my PDF oath, arrest, and prosecution. I always make it 1 page. The reason why I make it 1 page is because it's a lot easier to print 1 page than having to print several pages. So that gives people more incentive to make copies. So the truth of the matter is, I think, what's her name, Kelly Baumbacker or whatever it is, she paints on her eyebrows, okay? She wasn't interested in my story. No, she was just there for the bullshit propaganda thing there at City Hall there. I think it was about 2 years ago. I think it was 2014 if I'm not correct. And I find a lot of these, I think what's going on is the reason why the newspaper covers these groups, there's some kind of kickback going on. Just like I beg these people, please, download it to your smartphone. Not one would do it. I told them, type in PDF, oath, arrest, and prosecution. It'll come right up. Not one of them would do it. I begged them to do it. I got down on my fucking knees. No, because what it's all about is, it's all about keeping that crybaby gravy train going, man. That's what that fucking shit's all about. It ain't about trying to stop the problem. It's about making money off the fucking problem. Just like, think of hundreds of thousands of people that wouldn't even know about the fucking meth coming into this fucking area. Oh, public service announcement. Boys and girls, yeah, meth has hit the Bay County area there. Have you ever heard the term out of sight, out of mind? If it's out of sight and out of mind, so how many people have they given the idea to? Not only that, they told them, hey, you don't need no fancy equipment. Just get yourself a fucking pop bottle and make the meth. Hey, it can be done in your fucking backyard, man. Gave all these fucking ideas to people that wouldn't even know how to do it. So, just like these fucking boom cars going all over the place.